Lingportal Online School presents
Inversion. Simple Guide. What is inversion in English grammar? In English statements, we usually follow the word order subject plus verb plus object. Also, we normally invert the word order to ask a question. For example, she writes novels is a statement. Does she write novels is a question. She can swim is a statement. Can she swim is a question. However, sometimes we change this word order in certain situations in order to make our sentences more formal, dramatic, or emphatic. This is called inversion. Inversion is when we switch the usual order of words in a sentence so the verb comes before the subject. It often happens after specific words or phrases, especially in formal or literary English. Example: she rarely goes to the park is normal. Rarely does she go to the park is inverted. Why do we use inversion? We use inversion for different reasons. To sound more formal or literary, to emphasize something, to make sentences more engaging or dramatic, to follow grammar rules after certain words or phrases. We do not use the inversions. We do not use inversion in normal affirmative sentences. In spoken English, inversion is less common and is mostly used in formal writing or literature. The informal phrase, "not really," does not cause inversion. Where is inversion normally used? Number 1. Here and there at the beginning of a sentence. When here or there are adverbs of place, we can start a sentence with here or there and a main verb without an auxiliary or modal verb. For example, here comes the sun. Do you remember the famous Beatles song? Here is your coffee. I looked out and there stood the kids all covered in mud. 2. Negative meaning. We often use adverbs with negative meanings, such as never, nothing, rarely, seldom, hardly, no sooner, scarcely, at the start of the sentence for emphasis. To invert a sentence, we put the adverbial at the beginning. We change the position of subject and the auxiliary verb. Main verb is in a form relevant to tense. Never, rarely, seldom. Never, rarely, seldom are often used with present perfect and past perfect, or modal verbs. Here are some examples. We can rarely see polar lights. Rarely can we see polar lights. They have never visited Antarctica. Never have they visited Antarctica. Hardly, barely, scarcely, no sooner. Usually, hardly, barely, scarcely, no sooner refer to an event that follows another event in the past, so they are usually used for past perfect. Please note, hardly, scarcely, barely are followed by when. Examples: hardly had I arrived when the phone rang. Scarcely had we finished eating when our guests arrived. No sooner is followed by than. We almost always use the inverted form with no sooner. For example, no sooner had we left than it started raining. Sometimes little has a negative or restrictive meaning. We use inversion to make a sentence sound more dramatic or emotional. For example, little did he know then that he would become a famous writer. Expressions beginning with not, not only, not once. We also invert the subject and verb after not plus phrase or clause at the beginning of a sentence. For example, she didn't apologise once. Not once did she apologise. He doesn't only play the piano, but he also sings. Not only does he play the piano, but he also sings. Please note, these include the phrases with no, such as in no way, at no time, under no circumstance, on no account. For example, in no way did we come to him. 3. Expressions so that and such that for emotional impact. When these phrases so that and such that come at the beginning of a sentence, inversion happens. So happy was she that she started dancing. Such was her fear that she couldn't move. So beautiful was the sunset that we stayed outside for hours. 4. Inversion in conditional sentences. In formal English, we can replace if in conditional sentences with had, were, or should. If I had known becomes had I known, I would have helped. If she were here becomes were she here, she would agree. If you should need help becomes should you need help, call me. Test. Would you like to test your knowledge? Seldom do we go out on weekdays. Not only does he play football, but also basketball. Were I you, I would take the job. Which sentence is correct? Never have I seen such a big dog is the correct sentence. With practice, using inversion will become easier and help you sound more fluent in English.